Hello. Thank you so much for watching. This is Ketley Charles. I am so happy to have you guys tuning into my channel. You guys have been very great. You guys have subscribed. You guys have shared. You guys have commented. You guys have show a lot of support. You guys have emailed me. I really do appreciate that, and I would like to take this time right now to really thank you, and I will always continue to thank you guys in the future for you know, your support. Guys, they really don't want us to have those kind of conversations. They don't want us to unite. They don't want us to have those kind of debate, those kind of productive I don't want to say argument, but those productive conversation. They don't want us to have it. They want us to concentrate on sport. They want us to concentrate on entertainment. They want us to concentrate on other stuff, meaningless stuff, instead of social justices that is, you know, continuing to take place in not only in the United States and Europe, but globally. The unjust, the exploitation, the lack of resources, you know, everything that goes on, you know, just to keep us down. So every little time that we have a chance to get together and, you know, point things out, bring things to each other's attention, you know, they're not gonna like that. But I would like to take this time to really thank you guys, because you guys have shown a lot of support towards this initiative. And this initiative, I am very passionate about it. Anybody who knows you will, anybody who knows me will tell you that yes, my very best friend, I am not going to mention her name right now, but perhaps in the future, maybe 5 years or 3 years, or maybe 10 years later, God knows, I don't know when, I will definitely have her come on a show, whether on here in the state or on the continent, or maybe even in her country, because she's not from here as well. She's an immigrant as well. And she will tell you, she will be like, you know what, Ketley has always been like that. Those who don't know Ketley, you don't know that she's been like that, but she has always been like that. Ketley was always into what she's doing now, and she can point out many many scenarios. When I met her, she was 13 and I was 14, and our whole career, everything, education, everything, you know, literally her whole family, even her family abroad, they know about me or heard of me or know my name. They know me, even though they have never met me. They will tell you that she will tell you that I've always been like that. Her brother will tell you, yeah, Ketley always, you know, fighting for her. You know, you can't say nothing wrong about Haitian around Ketley. You can't, you know, she's always been like that. But anyway, I am very passionate about it. I'm very passionate about it, and that is something that has been in me. And I will tell you, when my initiative, Passionate, started, and I'm not gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna just tell you that it initially started in 7th grade. I was 12 years old in 7th grade when I felt very passionate for that. So it has been a long time, and I will give you guys the whole story. You know, I will, you know, do another presentation on, you know, how I've always been like that. But anyway, so it is at heart. It is at heart. I am very passionate about what I'm doing. It is not, I'm not following no trend. I am not following no trend. No trend at all. I am doing this because I am passionate about it. But keep in mind, I have a lot of co-workers, people that knows me. They know where I work. They know what facility I work, what organization I work. And I am risking, and it's not something that just started today. It has been more than 15, yeah, I've been in Jacksonville 15 years. It has been about that amount of time. I would speak out on injustice. I would call out people. I call people out on their dirt. Okay? I call people out on their dirt. I don't tolerate injustice around me. And even my minority, or I would say, I don't want to say minority, but even people that I am in charge of, okay, they will tell you I am strictly business. I am strictly business. I'm not the type of person that would come and pose or flex my muscles, you know, flex my muscle on anyone because I am what, manager or supervisor, or, you know, or I got people under me. No, as a matter of fact, most of my staff or people that I've worked with always want to work with me because they already know how I am so straightforward. Because, you know, how would I word it? You know, you have some people, they always want to flex the muscle. They always want to show you that they're in charge. They always want to, you know, use paper and pencil. And I can come up with many scenarios where I've seen people are flexing muscles, imposing themselves on people, and they leave their work. They leave their work. They're not minding their business. Okay? They're leaving their work to go and aggravate and assault and harass someone that is underneath them just because they can. So I don't want you to feel that I'm following a trend or I am just doing it because that's what's in style right now. No, I've always been, and I will tell you, I think that I got that from my mom. My mom, and perhaps she probably was not as outspoken and as aggressive, or I don't want to use the aggressive, but outspoken or call out on things, you know, like me, like very loud and, you know, make sure things is getting down. But she was always a silent, you know, always a silent, or, you know, she would also point things out. She was that type of person. I guess because of a language barrier and because of, you know, it's so much that you can do. You know, she would probably sometimes bring it home and we talk about it and stuff like that. Or if she's in a position where she knows that her point, her say-so will be validated, she would perhaps bring out the say-so and stuff like that. But if of course she knows that, you know, nobody cares about what she has to say, she would stay in her silence. Whereas, you know, me, I'm gonna talk, I'm gonna be loud. And often my mom would be like, "Get shh, 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 shh." I'm like, no, we gotta, there's a saying in Haiti, when the iron is hot, that's when you beat it to give it shape, you know. And I'm like, no, we gotta address this right now, right then and there. And, you know, that's the type of person that I am. So I am not following a trend. And that's me. That's me. I'm gonna continue to speak on the unjust, and I'm gonna continue, if I do go on the continent, I will definitely keep up with you guys to show you, at least you would know, you would see or know that I'm bringing you information from not someone who's sick and who already has fame and the money, and you know hanging out only in the luxuries or the tourist attraction, but someone who's going down nitty-gritty to really bring, you know, things out to you if I do any sort of travels outside the US as far as on the continent. But anyway, thank you so much for cooperating with me, and I really do appreciate that. Please don't give up on me. Don't give up on me. Please don't give up on me. I want you guys to stay with me, and I want you guys to continue to support me, and I want you guys to take part in what I'm doing. And, you know, I really appreciate and read most of the comments. You know, I want you guys to stay together, because I will tell you, this is one until black people are liberated, these conversations must not stop. They must not stop. Reparation must not stop. Injustice must not stop. Police brutality must not stop. Okay? So forth and so on. And we can go on and on and on and on and on and on. Okay? So they must not stop, guys. We must always stay together and, you know, address this conversation in our dinner table, in our barbecue, you know, PTA meeting, you know, everywhere we are, we group, we must, take into take this conversation into consideration. Well, today, guys, I am going to point out something that has been tormenting my mind, I would say over the years, but it just recently, this month, I'm hearing, well, not this month, but the beginning of this year, I was hearing it too often. You know, I mean, I'm hearing black people telling other black people to, well, if you don't like it in this state, why don't you carry your ass back to your goddamn country? Well, motherfucker, I want you to go back to your damn country. Well, you know, go back to Africa, go back to the Caribbean. Black people telling black people that? Come on now, guys. Come on. Those who open their mouth with that rhetoric, with that stupidity, okay, with that embarrassing statement, it just shows how dumb and ignorant and ridiculous, how uneducated that you are. Because if you know your history, if you do your research, you would see that America is not, or would not be what it is today without the world's resource. And America cannot exploit Europe. No, America cannot even bully Europe, because in a heartbeat they'll kick America out in the midst of them. America now cannot exploit China. But Europe and America's most exploited countries are Africa, South America, Caribbean, and the Pacific. So, okay, I'm from the Caribbean. When you're my sister, okay, you're my brother, and you're telling me that I must go back to where I come from because I'm speaking of the injustice here, or I'm speaking of the frustration of this country, and I'm showing you, giving you proof why this and this and that, and I'm comparing my country with here, how I feel like what we can get away with, or even comparing here with Canada, with France, even though that everything that there's, even though all the social services that they have in France and Canada is due to the resources of the exploitation of Africa and all of that, but at least I was told that there's more opportunities and resources in those countries than the United States. Even comparing the United States to Europe and Canada, that does not give you a reason why for you to tell me, okay, that I should go back to my country. Because if you do your research, like I said, if you educate yourself, and you're not the type of person that concentrate on bundle of $500 Brazilian here, you're not the type of person that concentrate on every month a Jordan come out, you're not the person that concentrate on materialistic things, you know, because I will tell you, it is very imperative that you don't just focus on paying sheltering yourself, providing yourself with the basic needs, and eating, and you know, just live your life as if you're a piece of dry leaves. No, it is essential, it is imperative for you to get to know what is going on around you and around the globe. That's one thing I can tell you that I really appreciate about my mom. She would make sure she always educate herself on what is going on in the city she stays in, the state she stays in, what is going on around the world, what is going on in her country. And she can also name the governor, the state representative. She can name, I mean, she knows, she keeps up with stuff like that. My mom used to keep up with stuff. Go to county meeting, go to this. She was she took a great part in the social environment that she was living in. You cannot just worry about your materialistic lifestyle, your material pleasure or needs, And then you're not worrying about what goes on socially. You're not worrying about what is about to take place. Okay? You don't know, any mass killing, sex trafficking, organ trap. You're not into none of that. But before I open my mouth, or any of us open our mouth, and you're ready to tell us to go back to our country, when our country's resources are the main reason why right now you can get up and you can get up and go to Family Dollar. Whenever you're ready, go to Dollar General. Whenever you're ready, go to a hospital, and there's needles, there's IV bag, there's all the materials, all that needed for your needs, for your medical needs, and you can everything that you listen. Everything that you can think of is because of our resources, one way or another. Like Venezuela right now, it's the same thing. Why do you think that America and China is fighting over Venezuela? It's because of their oil, of their resources. America wants to have it and starve the people, and and just take it for free. And China said, no, that's your property. We want it. But we're gonna do what we gotta do for it. We wanna pay for it. Okay? But America wanna come and take it for free. And I mean for no money, chunk change. Okay? And China said, okay, and that's what's going on right now in Africa. China's like, okay, you've been letting Europe and America exploit this country for nothing, for chunk change. Right now, we're gonna tell you, if you let us in and you give us access to blah 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 blah, and we pay blah blah blah, we're gonna help you out. We're going to help you out. So, my dear brothers and sisters, I want you guys to stop doing that, please. Stop doing that. Stop opening your mouth without knowledge. Without research. For you to send your Caribbean brothers back home. I've seen you guys do that a lot with Haitian. You guys were quick to tell a Haitian to go back to Haiti. Not knowing the amount of resources that we have in this country that is revolutionizing Europe and Canada, Europe and the United States. You guys always want to do the same thing with Africa. You see what I'm saying? Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't find the root cause of the argument. Find the root cause of the misunderstanding. And as brothers and sisters, we need to sit down. We need to sit down and talk it through. Because at the end of the day, we only have one single enemy. Okay? A mutated, recessive gene that want to control and rule the world. We must find a way to get ourselves together so we can start our conversation of finding a way to allow the stop of the both stop to differentiate us. So, I don't know what else to stress out, but no. It is unacceptable. Stop sending your own black brothers and sisters. Stop telling them, well, them go back home. Because if anything, America is their home. Because all of their resources, all of their raw materials, all of their minerals, all of the country's wealth is right here in America and Europe. And I will tell you, think about it. If the island or Africa is well developed, do you really think that people would come here? Do you really think that people would risk their lives to catch a boat, to come and do CNA work, housekeeping work, dishwashing work, farming work? And with all that, they quote unquote call unskilled job, it comes with tortured. 92% of your work goes straight to bills. No good insurance. no kind of assistance in case if something would happen to you where you can really get some serious help until you get on your feet? Because sometimes you apply for unemployment, you don't even get that. You disqualify for it. So let's just find a way to get along, guys. Let's just find a way. Let's just find a way to get along, because we need to. And they like that. The mutated recessive gene, they like when we're starting this little rhetoric among each other, and they like to hear. When they find out that Haitian don't like Jamaican, Jamaican don't like Haitian, Black American don't like Haitian, you know, blah blah blah, African blah. When they find out all that, they're so happy. They are so thrilled to the simple fact that they are destroying us and we're destroying ourselves. Black don't crack and die. Black don't crack and die. Black multiply. Black don't crack and die. Black don't crack and die. Black multiply. Let's multiply, my brothers and sisters. Mwah.